Britain promised this man his own country if he'd help win the war. He won it for them. Then they let him die in exile, buried in a city that wasn't even his. In 1915, Britain was losing the war and needed the Arabs to revolt against the Ottomans. So a British official named Henry McMahon made a promise to Sharif Hussein, the guardian of Mecca. Rise up and you get a free, independent Arab nation. Here's what nobody tells you. While McMahon was making that promise, Britain was secretly drawing a map to carve those same lands up with France. McMahon knew. He kept writing anyway. Hussein believed him. In 1916, he launched the Arab Revolt. His sons led the desert fighters who blew up the railways and broke the Ottomans from within. They were a major reason Britain won the Middle East. Then, the secret map leaked. Hussein demanded an explanation. Britain told him that it was just enemy propaganda, lies to divide them. By then, McMahon had quietly resigned and sailed home. When the war ended, the truth couldn't be hidden. Hussein refused to sign away his people's future. He refused their money and held out for a nation he was promised. So Britain dropped him. In 1924, his rival, Ibn Saud, armed with his own payments, invaded. Hussein lost Mecca, the city his family had guarded for centuries. He died in exile. This is the colonial bargain in its purest form, not a border drawn by mistake. A promise made knowing it would be broken, and that broken word is still poisoning the region 100 years later. McMahon went home and collected yet another royal title for his mantelpiece. Next, I'm doing a 3-part series on famine as a weapon, and it starts with Ukraine. Subscribe so you don't miss it.